Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is Coco, and today we'll be bringing you an update video for our crocheting for the community. It is well overdue, I do know that, but today is the day that will give you a little update. Now before we get started, as always, Coco wants a little snack, but before she goes down to have one, she'll say woof, woof, woof to all of you. She looks a little bit sleepy because it is the afternoon. She has been to the groomers and she does look gorgeous, so let's get her very favorite apple here, a little sliver for her. Oops, sorry sweetie, there you go. I'll just pop her down so she can get started on that. Here you go, lovely. While Coco's munching away on that, I'll give you a little update on what's already arrived for our amazing crocheting for the community project that we've had going since February, and it will be ending at the end of April. I do know that there's a few more parcels to arrive, which I'm so excited about, so rest assured when they come I'll give you the last and final update, and sometime in early May we'll take everything across to the community centre that is looking after this program for us. So most of you, and if you haven't already done so, please go and see the video where we showcase Josephine's very, very generous donation, and you will find it in our playlist, and it's called Crocheting for the Community, and it also has the introduction video so that it gives you a little bit of background information as to why I've chosen to go down this path, and the community that I will be helping with, of course, all of your help, whether you're donating or whether you're cheerleading us, being our cheerleaders, because we can't do this without everyone's support. And in the comments, all of you have always been so wonderful with the way you've reacted to Josephine and to the actual project, and I can't thank you all enough once again for coming along this little journey and this little ride with us, because it is something that I really wanted to do. I had the need to give back to the community because I am very blessed and I am in a position where I can help, and the best way that I could do it is through crochet. And I did find a community that was able to take crocheted items, which is a little bit difficult sometimes, so I was very happy that that opportunity was given to us. So let me just start off by what Josephine has donated. And once again, I'm not going to highlight every single item because it's all packed so beautifully, but please go and see that video because she deserves so much recognition for what she's done for this little project. But I will show you these two items which she gifted me, but it'll give you an idea of the amazing work that she's put into all the beanies that she's donated, and I'll show you the little bag so you can see the quantity. And also she made some mittens. Now all of you that have been here long enough know that purple is my favorite color, so these are mine to keep me warm during our winter months, which are fast approaching here in Sydney, Australia, let me tell you. So Josephine donated 5 pairs of mittens and 27 beanies in various sizes, from baby all the way up to adult. So I will just show you all the little bags that she's put them all in, and every single, and I'm sorry it's a little bit glary, every single item has been tagged. You can see there's a tag, so we know what fiber she used. She even put in the yarn that she used. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. In here, you'll see some mittens as well, different size beanies, just amazing. And here's another bag full of goodies. Look at that pom-pom. So I'm not going to take them out, as I said, because they have all been separated perfectly, but please go and see that unboxing. So thanks to Josephine, we've already started off with 27 beanies and 5 pairs of mittens. Now, since I last showed you that video, I have been trying to get together some of my own things to add to the collection of donations, and some others have come in. So I'm adding another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beanies, single beanies like that. and I was able to make another like a chunky beanie with a matching scarf to go with it. So I really like that little set as well. So that should keep somebody warm. And then I also managed to finish another very quick beanie. This one is so soft, this material, I absolutely love it. And I did finish a little scarf to go with it. Look at the pom-pom edging. I love making pom-poms. I've only ever made them for blankets before, but I really enjoyed putting them on this scarf. And then I also managed to finish one more set. So another beanie for a bigger head, possibly a male or whoever wants to wear this. And this one had some cross stitches in it, in the pattern, the design, and just some double crochet. So that's another little scarf and beanie set. So we've got another 3 beanies here. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up to 35 beanies now and 3 scarves. So we're definitely building our collection. So the more people we can help, the better. And over here, wait till you see how cute these are. My girlfriend Simone made some booties. How gorgeous. Well, adult, like socks booties. How gorgeous are these? Now, the yarn that she's used came out of Mill Ends, and I'm not sure if some of you may remember in one of my podcasts, I was showing, look at these. Oh my goodness, they are so adorable. And a big size one as well. How cute is that? Love them. Thank you so much, Simone, for that. The yarn that she used for this, and I know that she's got some of the pink yarn as well. I tried to make a scarf, beg your pardon, not a scarf, a shawl out of it, but it was a bit there was too many fibers coming out, and I felt a little bit like if it was too close to the throat that maybe would affect people, even if when we washed them. But as Simone said, it is such a soft, like such a soft yarn. So what a shame it would be not to use it, because we had so much of it. And she suggested making the little booties. So thank you so much. And she's just flying away with those. So I know that there will be some pink ones coming as well. So stay tuned for those. And I've also got some blankets that I'd like to donate. So the first one, most of you may remember, and if you don't, this one was made by myself, and I was keeping it in my little, and I love this one. It's all made with acrylic yarn, and the pattern is by Creative Grandma, and I think she calls it the Sparkle Blanket. It's one of my favorites, and this blanket was in my little stash of blankets that I'm making for whenever someone says, hey Litza, I need a baby blanket. That's how it started off. But I thought, at this point in time, you might go to better use for someone in the community that doesn't have someone crocheting for them on demand, basically, or upon request. That's a nicer way to put it. So there's one baby blanket. And I also have, those of you who don't know, a little crochet group on a Wednesday night, which is what Coco's Crochet is an extension of. So it's Coco's Crochet Corner, and we've been getting together now for about 1.5 years on a Wednesday night. And we started making granny squares like this one. So a few of us in the group decided that we were going to, just start creating them. And somewhere down the line, we knew that it would be for a donation project. So what I've done is I've put together the granny squares, and I'll show you. I've made 2 baby blankets. One that is more suited to, I would say, a pram or in the car. It doesn't even have to be for a baby. It could be for a child. And one that is obviously a bit bigger, like the one here. So let me just show you. Now with this one, I put together the squares. How gorgeous is that? I absolutely love it. There it is up close. And it is a nice size. I think I measured it. It's about 27 inches from memory, 28 inches, something like that. So this one, I put these ones together because the person who crocheted these ones, and I've only got one little one left over. We're going to do something with that eventually, add to it. Crocheted a bit tighter than the rest of us. And believe it or not, it wasn't me, because I'm the tightest crochet that I know, I think, in my little group. But I thought, well, we can't put it together with the others, so I had to make 2 blankets, which is absolutely fine. Was very happy to do that. I just did that over the week, like the last few days. And then I've got this one as well. So again, the same squares, but we had also made just the one color blocks as well, squares. So this one is a lot bigger, as you can see. Very, very pretty. Love all these colors. And those of you that watch my podcast and know Tile of the Week Thursday, the tiles that I create, it's exactly the same colored yarn. So again, this is all acrylic yarn, and I love this project because there were 4 of us that contributed to these 2 blankets. So it's a Coco's Crochet Corner little donation. So I really want to thank from the bottom of my heart Lisa, Jane and Victoria for your contribution. We knew that when we started creating these squares, they would go to someone, you know, that was in need and that would appreciate them. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, some little children will really, really love receiving these. So that's what the update is on how many pieces that we have for the crochet. But of course we need something to put them in. So I have been very lucky to being able to source and had a donation, an anonymous donator, and that's fine, donor. We're very happy, doesn't matter, but we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. I know who you are and you know how grateful we are. We got a whole heap of these bags donated to us. So that way, and they're beautiful bags, they're like, you know, reusable time and time and time again. They're made of some sort of quite a thick material, and they're very nicely put together. So we've got about 50 in the various, like in total of all the various colors. So that way, at least when we give these over to the community center, they'll be able to bag them appropriately and hand them over to the recipient, so they don't just get, you know, handed a beanie. At least it'll be in here, and you know, maybe there's something else that we may be able to include. Speaking of updates, I haven't had any luck with the toothbrushes and toothpaste, but it doesn't mean that I've given up either. That was just it was an afterthought, something to add to it. So I am a little bit disappointed that at this stage I haven't had a yes, but it doesn't mean that, you know, this project still won't be, you know, amazing and that the community won't benefit. They certainly will, but it would have been nice to have something extra in there. But as I said, I'm not so worried about that. The generosity of all the crochet items that are coming in is what's most important to me, and I feel that, you know, that's what the, you know, when the recipients receive something handmade, that's what it's all about. Just knowing that someone took the time to sit down and crochet anonymously. They didn't want any recognition other than, you know, that joy that they feel in their heart, knowing that they've, you know, passed something on to someone to keep them warm over winter. So that is the long-awaited update. Thank you for your patience. As I said, I do know that there's a couple, 2-3 more packages arriving shortly. As soon as that happens, I will put everything together and I will do a final video for you so that you can see everything before I take it off to the community center. And I haven't asked them as yet, but I'm hoping with their permission we'll be able to do a handover and you guys can be a part of that as well. So that's something to look forward to. Once again, I can't thank you all enough for, firstly, for being cheerleaders, secondly, for your donations, and thirdly, for watching, because, you know, it is nice to know that out there in the community there's people like us, crocheters, who just give, and not to just family and friends, to someone that they've never met and may never meet in their lives. So thank you so very, very much, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you've got some crochet time in. I certainly have been. I'm very lucky that I am on holidays at the moment. So this week is all about preparation for our Easter coming up. Whoever celebrated Easter, I hope it was wonderful. And thank you once again for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Take care, everybody, and we shall see you all again in another video. Bye-bye for now.